Sometimes the loudest message is silence. Not every insult needs your words. Not every betrayal deserves your energy. Sometimes it's best to remain silent. Stoicism encourages us to rise above our own level rather than give in to our emotions by highlighting the value of wisdom and self-awareness. Because while you're silent, karma is loud. It sees what you don't say and speaks when you no longer care to. In this video, we reveal 9 powerful times you should go silent and let karma do the talking, inspired by the wisdom of Stoic philosophy. This isn't about being passive. It's about protecting your power and letting karma do the work. Stay with me because your biggest weapon is going to be your quiet. Ready to reclaim your peace? Let's dive in. 1. Let lies self-destruct. Silently. When someone lies about you, silence becomes your shield. Don't rush to defend what you know is true, because truth doesn't compete with noise. The Stoics believed that truth is undefended. Marcus Aurelius expressed willingness to change if someone disproved his beliefs, demonstrated his mistake, or provided a different perspective. However, if someone is telling you lies without cause, don't respond. The truth doesn't require an audience. While lies cry out for attention, watch them twist stories, exaggerate, invent. Let them. Every lie they tell is a rope they tighten around themselves. Your silence will haunt them more than your words ever could. When you say nothing, the lie echoes back to the liar. People who know you won't believe it. Those who think so didn't know you well. Give the fire time to go out on its own. Never fan it. Stand still, with dignity. When the dust settles, the lie will vanish, and only your quiet strength will remain. That's the strength of being composed when others lose it. 2. Silence shames. Public provokers. Some people poke you in public not because you're wrong, but because your calm presence makes them feel small. They're looking for a reaction, a slip, a spectacle. Don't give it to them. The moment you respond, they win. They lose control as soon as you remain mute. According to Stoicism, maintaining composure in the face of adversity is true strength. Your quiet is the penalty for public provocateurs who are noisy because they want attention. Look them in the eye without fear, but say nothing. That pause, long, still, powerful, turns their fire into smoke. Crowds remember grace more than aggression. They remember who kept their dignity, not who shouted louder. Quietness is a sign that you have overcome the noise, not that you are weak. Let their chaos echo in the empty space your silence creates. That's where their shame grows. As you go with a silent triumph, let them trip over their own noise. 3. Betrayal meets quiet. Karma. They broke something you gave from the heart. Your trust. It was a decision rather than merely an error. And now you're left with silence and shattered faith. But avoid trying to make amends with someone who has wronged you. Let karma do what your words can't. Walk away quietly. No revenge, no breakdown, just distance and self-respect. Because the same people who betrayed you will eventually feel the emptiness they created. They will remember the loyalty they abused, the kindness they mistook for weakness. And when life shows them what loss truly feels like, it won't be loud. It'll be quiet, cold, and familiar, just like the silence you gave them. Let karma move in silence while you rebuild. Your healing will be louder than their regret ever was. The Stoic response to betrayal isn't rage, it's detachment. And the greatest kind of power can be found in that distance. 4. Gossip dies in silence. Gossip feeds on reaction. The moment you respond, it grows. But when you stay silent, it starves. They'll say things behind your back, exaggerations, twisted tales, pure fabrications. Let them. Don't defend yourself to people who enjoy drama more than truth. Marcus Aurelius reminded himself daily, don't waste what remains of your life in speculating about others. Let them keep talking while you keep moving. The truth doesn't need defending in a room full of noise. It waits silently until the noise fades. And it always does. People lose interest. Stories lose flavor. But your silence, it leaves a mark. It shows control, maturity, power. And those who matter will know the difference. Refusing to give gossip life causes it to die more quickly. So let them whisper while you work. One day all they'll hear is your success echoing louder than their petty noise. 5. Don't feed attention seekers. Some people don't want resolution, they want a reaction. They throw shade, stir drama, and crave chaos, just to see if you'll flinch. Don't take the bait. Your attention is their fuel. The moment you ignore them, their power dies. These people are emotional leeches, feeding off your energy, not your words. Stoicism reminds us not all words deserve answers. Therefore, don't respond, don't react, and don't even look at them to reward their conduct. Let them shout into silence. They will be more irritated by it than by any retort. Your indifference is the ultimate boundary. When they realize you're not here to play their games, they'll move on to easier targets. And that's the win. Not by proving them wrong, but by showing them they no longer matter. Not to you, not anymore. 6. Argue less, win more. Not every battle is worth your breath. Some arguments are just traps, designed to pull you down, not lift anyone up. You won't find clarity in chaos, you'll only lose energy. So before you respond, ask yourself, will this change anything? Will it bring peace, or just more noise? Let it go if the response is no. Walk away with your peace intact. People will try to provoke you, to twist your words, to drag you into endless debates. But when you choose silence over shouting, you win something bigger. Your peace, your control, your time. Wise people don't argue with fools. They walk around them. Let others waste their breath trying to be right. You'll stay calm and move forward with purpose. 7. Silence builds self-respect walls. Marcus Aurelius famously claimed that ignoring one's experience of harm leads to its demise. Stoicism teaches us that self-respect is internal. It begins with what you allow. When someone keeps crossing your boundaries, stop talking. Start walking. Your silence sets the new rules. Don't plead for respect. Let your absence deliver the message. Your external reactions will be more subdued if your internal values are stronger. You don't need to justify your leaving. When you stop responding to disrespect, you stop being a participant in your own mistreatment. That's self-love through Stoic eyes. Guard your peace. Speak less. Mean more. The act of walking away without a fight signifies that your peace is not open for negotiation. Self-respect communicates in exes rather than in rage. Feel the weight of your silence on them. It's heavier than any argument. 8. Quietly build. Loudly. Win. They laughed at your ideas, mocked your goals, called your dreams unrealistic. Let them, because nothing tastes sweeter than silent progress and loud success. Being distinct from the one who perpetrated the injustice is the most effective form of retaliation, according to Marcus Aurelius. Don't respond. Don't argue, just build. Every quiet day you spend working, improving, growing, that's a brick in your empire. Let your results be your revenge. In ways that silence cannot, let your achievements speak for themselves. The ones who laughed, they'll watch in disbelief. Additionally, it will be too late by the time they understand you were sincere. Don't post every move. Don't explain every vision. Just rise, quietly. Because the best clapbacks don't come from your mouth, they come from your life. Build in silence. Win so loudly that even your silence echoes. 9. Leave silently. Rise relentlessly. Sometimes the strongest thing you can do is leave, without drama, without a goodbye, without a fight. Seneca said, sometimes even to live is an act of courage. Walking away from what breaks you isn't weakness, it's wisdom. Stoics understood when to be silent and when it was a sign of strength. Just go. When something no longer serves you, drains you, or disrespects you, exit. Quietly. You owe no one a performance. Your peace is not up for debate. Let them wonder why you vanished. Let them feel the absence. Silent exits are powerful. They don't announce pain, they declare strength. You walked away not because you were weak, but because you were wise. You will also find clarity, strength, and healing in that silence. More than your presence, they will recall your absence. And when you rise, stronger, wiser, freer, they'll know. You didn't leave to escape, you left to elevate. That's the kind of exit no apology can match. In a society where being noisy is the norm, your stillness is a superpower. You don't need revenge. You don't need to explain. Just stay silent, stay grounded, and let karma speak in echoes. Because things that are destined to break apart will fall apart without your assistance, and things that are meant for you will find you. Please like, subscribe, and spread the word if this message inspired you. Let your silence become your legacy. Speak with purpose and walk in peace. Thanks for watching.